Testing my mic. 1 2 1 2. Yo yo yo. This is your girl Novi Star, and you are listening to old school hip hop R&B with your favorite cousin Chief, here at GCRadioHub.com. Let's get it.
Hey, how y'all doing out there, everybody? This is your favorite cousin Chief over here at GC Radio. And today I got my man, the one and only legendary man himself, Pokey in the building. What's up, Poke? How you doing today, bro?
I'm great, man.
Man, it's an honor to have you here, man. It's an honor to have you here, bro, on the K-100 show. Just to let you and the fans know, the K-100 show is part of the GC Radio Hub Network, one of 9 stations, and we also in 51 different countries. We even have a station dedicated to Mr. Pokey called the Southern Soul Superstars Triple S Radio, which you can hear us drops all his music on. So, Poke, man, how you doing today? Tell us a little bit how your day went today.
I'm great, man. We're just chilling. It's a beautiful day. Getting ready for the Cowboy game. You know what I'm saying? Just doing a little cooking around the house. That's about it. I mean, we just chill.
Man, he didn't give his favorite cousin no invite, man. He said, Cowboys, I know it's some barbecue, some good food about to be thrown down.
Oh, yeah, we're cooking right now. You understand me? It's all good.
Wonderful. I was first exposed to your music about 4 years ago. My son was supposed to be doing his homework, and he was playing your song, Side Piece. And I'm like, where the hell you get that from? He said, you don't know about this pop? I said, no. He said, let me learn you something. I said, well, learn me. And I've been a fan ever since, bro. I've been a fan ever since. Real talk. So an old dog can learn a new trick from a young dog, man. You can learn something.
Hey, bro, I have a lot of young followers also. You know what I'm saying? They all fall in line. I never thought that song would reach the people that it did, but by God's blessings, man, that song right there, the one that I really didn't want to do, it actually did a lot of things, man, and it really set a point in my career to where I'm doing right now the numbers that I never thought I could do.
What tripped me out, bro, growing up born in Mississippi and raised in Oakland, California, and then coming back here because my kids want to go to HBCU. I want to be close to them. I went to several cookouts and family barbecues, and when the song came on, the women beat the men to the dance floor and sung louder than the guys. So I'm like, well, hell, some of us are damn side pieces too.
Oh man, like I tell everybody, it don't work just one way. You know what I'm saying? Side piece is not just a one definition song. It works both ways. We got women out there that got side pieces. You know what I'm saying? So
you side put an S on that.
Yeah, and it ain't nothing new. It's nothing new. This is something our granddaddies did, our grandmothers did back in the day when we were kids. And they just wasn't. I was the first artist to bring it out and make it a formality where everybody could understand. Like, wait a minute. I remember when my uncle done it. I remember when my daddy done it. It's something that's been going along for years, and no one ever spoke up on it. And I spoke up on it because of my past situations. You understand me? So. It is what it is. Everybody can relate to it. So that's why everybody love it.
So since we talking about it, what was the motivation for the song, bro? What inspired you to do that?
Well, what inspired me to do the song is, when I got into blues, I noticed when I listened to blues, they sing about real stuff that happens in family situations and relationships. And, the blues is all about the truth. Right. So Side Piece was actually a rap song. I used to be a rapper before I started doing blues. I was hip hop. And when I was doing my hip hop, what I'm saying, I was dealing with some guys. We had a little thing going on. And, hip hop never really worked out for me. It never really took off like I wanted it to. And when I got introduced to blues, I kind of used the hip hop influence that I had and mixed it with the blues. And I say all I gotta do is just be honest on everything that I sing. I knew I could sing blues, but I didn't want to sing like everybody else. I didn't want to sound like your Marvin Ceases or your Johnny Taylors or your Tyrone Davises. I wanted to do Pokey Bear. I wanted to do my own thing. So in order for me to do my own thing, I had to come truthfully and sing in my own way. And that's how I over that concept. I just took it from what I've seen in my past and the things I've seen with people in their relationships and friends and family that I see what they go through, and I put it in words.
I almost got to see you live, bro. We were in Atlanta, Georgia, and it was doing the AMG Southern Soul Awards. You did the opening for them, and also the
Yes,
same weekend they had the Players Ball. And we had to
yes,
come in Friday and get the backdrop. We missed your performance, but man, I saw the video of it, and you tore it down, bro. I was
yeah.
like, we didn't get to make it. And
Yeah,
they say you had to
that's
go back
another
to Alabama
thing.
or
That's another thing. Everybody notices about me. You know what I'm saying? Studio is one thing. Anybody can go in the studio and come up with a song or whatever. But if you can't sell it on stage, I mean, it's basically a waste of time. And that's my main concentration. I'm a performer. I'm an entertainer, and my studio time is just coming up with a concept that I can go out there and sell. And as you know, it's a product, what I'm saying? And that's what I do. When I go on stage, you can ask anyone in any state in this country that I go to, they'll tell you when Pokey go out there, he sells it. And that's what I do. Because my fans, they it's not about them just loving your song. I want them to love how I perform the song. So that's my biggest concentration and that's my biggest teaching to all my people that come behind me and the young guys that come behind me that, what I'm saying, studio, anyone can get in the studio and come up with a song that they consider a hit. But the
right,
main factor of the situation is, can you sell it? Can you actually go out there and sell it? And that's the biggest thing. And that's what I've proven over the years. And that's why I'm booked on one of the biggest things in the game right now because I sell it. And
I want
that's
to
why
ask you a
I'm booked
question,
on one of
Cut.
the biggest things.
So, what got you into the music industry? I mean, did you come up
I've
in the
been doing music all
church?
my
You grew?
life. I've been doing music all my life, sir. Like I said, I'm since a young teen. What I'm saying, when I was in high school, I was in the band, and music's been a part of my life for a minute. And once I got out, what I'm saying, and I could have went to Southern University. What I'm saying, but my thing was I wanted to do music, and my passion was music, and I knew I had to do certain moves, so I moved to California.
What
Once I
part?
moved, Los Angeles, California. Once I moved to
Okay.
I moved to West Los Angeles, California, and my cousin that was doing music and rap and all that. That's when I really got involved and inspired about trying to take it to a whole nother level. And I worked with a bunch of guys out there in L.A. And I really learned a lot with the game, and I learned a lot with the music and how to go about entertaining, and I took that with me as I, went along and got older. It was like I just took that concept. I never lost it. So, don't think that poker never worked. I used to work jobs and I worked everywhere, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I always was inspired by my music. So when I had the opportunity to do it, I jumped on top of it. And you know what I'm saying? This is a business where, 100% of people that try it, you got about 20% that really makes it. So it was a big jump for me, and I tried it, and unfortunately for me, I was able to win the hearts of a lot of people in the South, and I just ran from there. Awesome.
I'm glad that you mentioned that. When you started off, you had jobs, you worked. A lot of people
Yeah.
think that it happens overnight. It's no, it's not. It's not like
No.
instant cup of noodle soup. You got to put
No,
the work in.
sir. No, sir, man. You have to take your losses with your gains and everything, man. I mean, when I first started, I knew I had it, but it's not about you having it. It's about you selling it and promoting yourself and building relationship with people that's in the business already. and convincing them that they can book on your ticket, and that's basically what I done. I got in the game with a lot of guys that was in the business that was successful in the area in the genre that they were doing. So I jumped on their part, and I sold my situation to make it grow to where it's at now. It's not like I just jumped into this. No, no, it was a job. It was a process, man. And, I've never met an artist today that just made it overnight. No, I mean, and if it's one, I mean, I'm not claiming that I know him. I've never met no one that just made it overnight. Everybody got a story, and my story is I come from the bottom, and what I'm saying I'm lucky to be in the position I'm in now.
Right on, right on, right on. That is excellent, man. So tell me this. So tell me what was like the first time that you sung on stage and the first time you heard the song on the radio. Which song was
My first single, my first song. I don't do cover songs. My first song
it?
was "They Call Me Pokey," and when I released it in Baton Rouge, it was an instant hit. Everybody loved it. I was booked at every club in Baton Rouge. I was doing that. They Call Me Pokey. I'm in love with an older woman. All those situations, and I was just in Baton Rouge now, just the local clubs around the area, and the main thing, like I said, every time I do a show, I gain every promoter that done booked me. Every show I do, I gain two more promoters, or I gain three more promoters because of the what they seen on stage. So,
Right.
my first major show when I done that song was in Monroe, Louisiana, and I was on a blues show with Sir Charles Jones, Marvin Cease, um, Tucker, and these guys was already established. I was just like I said, I was just Baton Rouge. So I done my show. When I done that show, it was some promoters in the audience or whatever that had connections to situations, and I was in the middle of doing my second album, and when I done that show with those guys, man, I built relationships. It was my first time meeting these guys, so we all touched bases at the first time, and it was like I had been in the game all. And I realized, once I got in the game that, even though that I'm thinking I'm new to the game, I realized I was older than these guys. My first hit, I was 44 years old. And these guys are young. And, what I'm saying, Sir Charles was about 38 when I met him.
Right.
And, yeah, and then, Tucker was like 20 something. I mean, these guys were young. So I was like, wow, my first part of success, it was like in my, in my older years, what I'm saying? I done been through all the turmoil of my past, but I was fortunate enough to make up for everything that happened in the past, and and be blessed to do what I do, man. I never thought. I thought maybe I'd be working at a plant because I've been trying to get plant jobs all my life, and I realized that when you put your heart into something and you be dedicated, and you just don't give up, you keep pushing, and you don't take no for an answer, and it'll happen for anyone. If I could do it, anyone can do it.
See, my man Pokey's telling y'all when you think you fall down and you
No,
out, you're not out. It's a learning lesson.
it's a learning lesson.
A L is not a loss unless you quit. L is
That's
a learning lesson.
that is right.
It's a
That is you
hurdle.
are so right. You are so right. What I'm saying? I've took a lot of L's, a lot of L's. But at the same time, I was so inspired, and the people I built relationship around me was inspired by me, and I always had support. I always had people that supported me, that backed me up. If I needed this, if I didn't have enough money for this, I always had somebody to back me up for that. Family wise and friendship wise. So I'm very fortunate to be in the position I'm in right now, and that's why I embrace it like I do when I'm on that stage.
Pokey, you point out something very important in relationships. People don't understand that when you're getting in business, it's two things you need to learn.
That's
The
right.
first thing is your paperwork. Before you
That's right.
just chase green and white, get your black and white straight.
Exactly.
Don't become a phenomenon of success and don't have your paper right, and then get mad because you don't have all your stuff lined up.
And fortunately, on my first try, what I'm saying, when I first got in the game, I had to learn also. I mean, and I'm gonna tell you like this: you can think you know everything about the paperwork, and realize that you really don't know anything about it until you. Everybody that I've seen that's successful in the game,
Uh-huh.
they made that mistake at the beginning, but end up getting the game together and making sure that it never happens again. And that's the position I'm in. I'm in a position where I'm a multi-platinum artist, but I don't get multi-platinum consequences because of my past decisions with different guys that I thought was trustworthy. There's a lot of snakes in this thing. You got a lot of guys that'll smile in your face, say you most talented, you more talented than anything else, but they're only thinking about themselves. And once you realize that, you realize you done kind of set yourself up for the rigmarole, and it just doesn't add up to what you think that you deserve. So I'm gonna let everybody know I wasn't successful from the beginning. No, I took a lot of losses. You know what I'm saying, and I had to learn just like everybody else. And once you learn, anybody you mentor after that, you make sure they don't go in that same hole that you went through at the first time. But I've been fortunate enough. God bless me so much. Even though they use me and they try to dishonor what I had built, I still was able to build so many characters that backed me up to pull me out of them situations to where I'm back. I'm back good now. I got my own label, JSP Productions, Josephine's son Pokey, and it's my own situation, and I'm independent. I'm not signed to no labels. My label is my label. I have artists on my label, and we're doing our own thing. And we, I teach everybody that gets a part of my situation not to make those mistakes and not to rush for the money, because a lot of people they'll cash that check and give it to you, give you that check, and you think, oh, I done made it, I done made it, I done made it. But that is not the issue. Sometimes, all money ain't good money. And
Amen.
that was my first mistake. I was just so eager to get in the game and so hungry for success that I made a mistake in the beginning. But I learned from that mistake, and as I teach everybody that comes behind me, is everything that shine ain't gold.
You're right, Pokey. I mean, just to let you know, like us at GC Radio, man, this is our first year. Will be up in 2 weeks. Will be our first anniversary, our first year as a radio station network. And it catches me when I say radio station network because Keep It 100 was a radio show. GC Radio was a radio show. And I stopped it for over 10 years to raise my kid becoming a single parent. And, fatherhood came first. So when I brought it back, I tried to shop it to other internet radio stations, and I got a lot of negative feedback. How old are you? You 53? You man? No. I mean, the negativity. So I talked to my cousin. She's like, "Cuz, if you want to do this, I'll learn this, and we'll do it together." And we built our first radio station. So what we did was we were smart. We looked online, and there was over 10,000 internet radio stations in the United States, and the competition was fierce.
Exactly.
So she said, how you want to do this? I said, we're going to be smart. She said, what are we going to do? I said, we're going to register as a UK company. She said, why British? I said, because everybody speak English. They like American music over there. And we can get charted quicker by playing good American music before it gets over there. We can bring it there quicker. So we did that. When we did the UK, we started getting Amsterdam. We started getting Germany. We started getting Japan. We started getting Australia. I mean, we became international quick. Then we came to YouTube and all the social media apps, and we became in America, started building a following. And to this day, we're in 51 different countries, not even a year old. We're on Siri, Alexa, Amazon, Roku, Fire Stick TV, Apple Radio, Apple TV.
Wow.
I mean, it's ridiculous, man. And
Yes.
we 6 months in, after we did the Southern Sword Music Awards, somebody offered to buy us out for $50,000. And my cousin, man, that's a lot of money. I said, we're not going to take it. She said, why? I said, we're not going to take it. She said, I said, we worth more than that. She said, but that's a lot of money. We don't have that much in it. I said, I don't care what we got in it. We put our heart and soul in this, and it ain't for sale that cheap. And with our first year, let's see what we can do with it. And just to show you, 6 months later, somebody doubled that offer, $100,000, told them hell no. and I want to see what we can do with this, man. I mean, we're constantly growing.
Exactly.
We even got a deal with a major network about to come out, like UPN, a comedy station. We're about to do a comedy radio station. We got a joint venture with them, and we got a lot of people. Tony Terry, legendary R&B singer, got a podcast show. Just come to our station. Jerry Red, the nephew, came to our station with a podcast. Bentino just came to our station. So we got Dave Tolliver. we got celebrities coming on stage. We're not even a year old, and we got all this offer. So, like you said, your testimony, believe in yourself. You put in the hard work, and when you put in the hard work, the outcomes will come.
Yeah, God is good, man. That's just how it works. Nothing is given to no one. I mean, and no matter what you choose to do, I mean, you can be an athlete. You can be whatever. You work on a job. You go to school. You want to become an engineer or anything. Anything you decide to do. I don't care if you got a master's or whatever. But if you don't put the work into it, you just got a master's.
You got a master's.
And that's basically. I know a lot of people that went to college. That doesn't make the money that I make yearly. Yeah. And I'd be like, wow, you're a college graduate and you're not, you're working an average job. You know what I'm saying? It's basically what you put into your project is what you're gonna get out of it, basically. Nah, man, you ain't gonna believe this shit. Yep, that's the real talk. My thing is, you know what I'm saying? Everything got to be put in perspective on what you're trying to do. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I don't care
about this song right here.
I had to figure this shit out.
Let them hear a little bit of it and we talk about it.
All right.
She's so early.
It ain't easy. Believe me. Cheating ain't easy. If you don't believe me, come and see me. Cheating ain't easy. It ain't easy. Believe me.
Now, Poke, when I heard this song, I'm like, wait a minute. This man just showing the versatility. I'm hearing, you call me Pokey. I'm hearing side piece. I'm like, how did he get here? Bro, this, you don't have to wait for this. This right here, come out and hit you. The bass line, the drum, the real instruments. I mean, you went back in the day, man, and came with it on this one.
Real talk.
So what was the motivator for Cheating Ain't Easy?
Cheating ain't easy. About relationships that I've been in, man. When I first got in the game, man, I had about 5 women, you understand me? And I took care of all 5 of them, you understand me? Yes, so it became a complication. And I had to realize, hey, bro, this famous stuff can get you in some trouble, you understand me?
Yes, sir.
And I had to realize how that you're going to have to make a choice. So over the years, I done learned how to settle down. I've been with my lady now for over 10 years. But when I first met my lady, me and her had a struggle at the beginning of our relationship because of all the situations I was in. So that was the concept of that song. It was like, cheating ain't easy, you know what I'm saying? Got a lot of guys out here doing their thing, you know what I'm saying? Got side pieces all around on stage. But at the same time, you know what I'm saying? And whatever's done in the dark gonna come to the light. You feel me?
Oh, that's for sure right there, bro.
Real
Those
talk. So that's
facts.
yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So that would come up with that concept of that song, Cheating Ain't Easy.
Man, I like this song, bro. I mean, I'm listening to it and I'm hearing the funk, I'm hearing the blues, I'm hearing the R&B, and then the title itself, bro. It got a little Curtis Mayfield in there, a little some of everything, bro.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I got the video to it. Let everybody know the video is done. The video is out. I should have sung you the video, but I didn't know you had any visuals, so that's why I just done the actual song. But I have a video of that.
I'm going to throw the video up on the website for you, bro, on the Triple S Radio. We'll definitely put it up a Southern Soul Superstar because you are a Southern Soul Superstar. We're going to do this, Pope. We're going to do the commercial break and we'll come back. We'll play some more of your songs and let them know a little bit more about the original one and only Pokey Bear. We'll be right back after we play this bill.
All right. All good.
some of its lucky listeners Beats by Dre Earbuds. That's right. Beats by Dre Earbuds. It's no cost to its listeners to register. Just go to gcradiohub.com and enter the free raffle. So don't hesitate. Go to gcradiohub.com, click on the earbuds, register, and cross your fingers. Because you could be one of the lucky listeners. These earbuds are priced at $169, and you can win a pair for free. That's right, free of charge to you. Just enter the raffle at gcradiohub.com and stay tuned to our live broadcast, The Cuzzin Chief Show, Afro Beats with King Glow, Uncut After Dark with Freaky and Friends, the Mississippi King on the Southern Soul Superstar Station. Stay tuned to any of those live shows and listen out for your name being called. At GC Radio, you have to get connected to stay connected. At gcradiohub.com.
Okay, folks, and we back. Your one and only, your favorite cousin Chief, your favorite station, GC Radio Network. And I got in the building again, my boy, the one and only Big Pokey Bear. What's up, bro?
What's happening?
Man, it's an honor to chill with you tonight, bro. You know, you could be doing a whole lot of things, but you're here with your cousin. I appreciate it, bro. I appreciate it.
I'm good, brother.
So we just got you talking about the song Cheating Ain't Easy, and there's another song that you got out that I love. I'm play a little bit of that, and we'll talk about that.
I love my baby. Understand me? Okay. I don't know about y'all fellas. Well. But I got me a ride or die in my life, you understand me? Someone that care about me, ride or die. And look out for me, you feel me? Let me explain. My girl is my ride or die. Always take care of me. My girl's my ride or die. She'll jump in that fire for me. My girl's my ride or die. Ain't never gonna cheat on me. My girl's my ride or die. You know she loves me. Pokey, baby. If you ain't never been in love before. See, when I met my baby, she opened every door. I never complained about.
Okay, I gotta say something, man.
What's that?
Now, I'm not just saying this because you're on here with me, but I'm being honest with you. These songs that I'm playing, I don't know what inspired you, brother, but it's like you went way back inside and you just pulled your soul out, because I can relate to this. I see a lot of other people can't. You ain't just getting ready to start recording. You poured some soul out, man, because these songs are so relatable.
Yeah. Most of the songs I sing is about experiences that I go through and most of my friends go through, and I put it in words. Bottom line.
Man, I mean, you put a lot into it, bro. I mean, you know, they say when you turn in a project or assignment, you got to do the homework. You did the homework, bro, because like I said, it comes on. See, some songs, I'm not gonna lie, it got to warm up to you. You need about 5. The intro be almost half the song, because you got to warm up to it and play 9-10 times to get it, not get it. But you just coming on like, boom, here it is.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
And you got to be like that, man, because a lot of these youngsters is microwave generation, man. They're not going to give you the whole elevator ride. As soon as the door closed, man, you got 2 or 3 seconds, they hit another button.
Exactly.
And you coming with it, bro. So I know what a ride or die is, but what made you come up with that title for the song?
You know, me and my producer, we was in the studio, and when I heard the music, I had already had the song. It's just, I write off of music. I mean, it can be any music. You know, I can just be riding in my car. I can be listening to the radio or anything. And if I hear something that I can relate to, that comparison to what I've already wrote in my head, it just comes out. You know what I'm saying? And my producer had that track, and I said, man, I got something for that, man. And when I started singing the song without him even playing it, he was like, hold up. And he placed it all together. And you know, me and my girl was going through some stuff at that time. So, and, you know, I love my girl. So I said, I'm going to make me a ride or die song. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's what I come up with.
And that one right there is a hit, bro. You know, everybody always talk about they want to ride or die and say they do have a ride or die and that. And you got one or want one, hey, you got to speak that stuff in manifestation. You play that long enough, you want to come your way. Just keep your
Yeah,
eye on the prize. Keep your eye on the prize.
exactly. Yeah, it flows. It flows different if you're faking it. It's not gonna flow like that. You gotta you gotta actually be experiencing this stuff. You know what I'm saying? And once you experience it, it's easy to sing about stuff that you go through. But I never fabricate whatever I do. Everything I sing is the truth. You know, maybe it's sometimes I go different angles that's not comfortable to certain people. You know, like side piece. When I came with side piece, a lot of people like, I can't believe you wrote that song. What that? Why would you write that? But that was the angle I was coming at that time. So
You
when
know,
it,
but the thing about that song, man, when you know when the brother sing the song, and especially if the lady don't know the song or like the song, you know, you kind of look side eye, make
I
sure
have a
never
lot
coming.
of women come up to me like, I like the song, but she say, I like you as an artist, but I don't like that song. I'm like, why you don't like that song? Cause my husband like that song. And then what kills me the most, they say, but my mama love that song. I'm like, now why do your mother love the song?
Mama trying
Cause
to
it's
tell
the
you something,
truth, man.
baby.
Everything I sing about is the truth. I don't make up I don't fabricate nothing, man. Everything I sing about is the truth. And my experiences are someone else's experiences that I've run across, or, you know, I even sing about stuff my parents done went through, you know what I'm saying? And I make a song, man. And in the first comment I get is, man, I can relate to that. Man, I thought you wrote that song for me. So I'm like, wow, it's amazing.
I told you, man, it come from the heart, man, and it's heartfelt, and it's like from the soul, man. It's like,
Yeah.
you know, people identify with it. You know, like
Yeah.
when you do the research, do the homework, complete the assignment, you know, it resonates.
Exactly. Yep.
It
You sure
resonates.
right. You sure right.
I'm gonna play this other song right here. Give me a sample of this one.
Okay.
Mama used to, boy, she used to do her thing. My Uncle T, mine, you understand me, with Johnny, feel me? Willie Jaws, get it. I wanna bring it back home. I wanna bring it back, I wanna bring it back home. Bring it back to those good old days. I wanna bring it back home. I wanna bring it back home. I wanna bring it back home. Every now and then I reminisce. Oh yeah. All about my mom and her sweet kiss. Oh yeah, baby. I think about Uncle T and all the things he done for me. I think about my auntie and all the things she cooked for me. Hold on. All those backyard barbecues was on point. I remember when my
Pope, I
Yes, sir.
know it's not spring, but I'm telling you, bro, this song springing forward, you're gonna hear people playing this song right here. I'm telling you, around Thanksgiving, around Christmas, around New Year's. I'm telling you, this gonna be the family song. I'm telling you, bro. Mark my word. Watch you hear. I'm telling you, I just sung it out there. You gonna say, "Cousin told me this gonna be the one."
Yeah.
When you hear what you saying in the beat and it's mellow, bro, it's chill, and it's like something you can play with your kids in a positive ass message, man. I'm telling you.
That's
It's
right.
gonna be, watch what I tell you. You gonna say, "Cousin told me." I know I'm gonna be playing it. Yeah, I gotta turn it back up, man.
Real talk.
old game of spades. All day we be on good vibes until the heat of the night.
I can't even hear what you're playing right now, but I'm following your lead.
You can't hear it?
No, I can't hear it.
Wow. I'm playing the song Family Reunion.
Yeah. It's me and
Yeah.
Urban Mystic, man. We collaborated on that.
So how did you and Urban get together on that song, man?
You know, like I said, I build relationships. You feel me? So I've been working around. You know, I go around the country every year on this tour called the Blues Are Right tour, and I meet a lot of artists. And I met his manager in Alabama, and his manager was a fan of mine, and he said he knew Urban Mystic, and I was a fan of Urban Mystic. So I was like, man, I would love to do a song with Urban Mystic. So So when he hooked that up, so they sung me the music that he had for a song that he had already composed.
Uh-huh.
But he wanted artists on it. And when he sung me the beat, he said that they couldn't come up with the hook. So once they sung me the music and everything, man, the first time I heard the song, I was like, oh wow, yeah, I got this right here. So
Man.
I basically transformed the song and done the hook and done my verse. He had already had his verse on there, so I just wrote around what he had already written, and it ended up being a perfect combination, man. About family, man, and he loved it, and we put it out. We did the video too. That video's out right now on YouTube and Vivo everywhere. Family reunion.
We definitely have to snatch that one up, man. That is a hit. No, that's a holiday. That's an everyday hit. I can't lie and say holiday, bro. That's an
Yeah.
everyday hit around the house. That's around the house hit.
Yeah.
That's 12 months of the year, man. We can't
Yeah.
put limitations on that one, bro.
Yeah. When you're having family reunions, barbecues, you think about the memories of the people that's gone now, that's not at the barbecue anymore. Put that song on. I bet it make you feel good.
When you clean the house on Wednesdays and Saturdays, like old school days, you put it
Exactly.
on.
Yeah.
That's definitely a showstopper right there. So on this project, man, is there any other collabs you got going on with any other songs on here?
I have a lot of, this new album that's coming out is called Bear Confessions, and I'm changing my style, man. I'm going, we're getting more mature about this album. I wanted to go with different angles to show people that it's more to than the side piece type of situation, and I'm hitting different angles on different areas when it comes to life experiences that a lot of people gonna relate on different angles, man. I mean, I'm talking to the young folks and the older folks, and also explaining about relationships and your downfalls and your ups. I'm talking about stuff that's happening in society today. I got a lot of songs out there that expresses everything about what every man and woman goes through today in the 2000s. So, but I always take a little piece out the old school to put that old school vibe on it. You know what I'm saying? No matter what I choose to do, and a lot of people they relate to it. The older people, the younger people, they all relate to it. I got so many fans. I'm blessed to have fans. I have. I can go in any place I go, Atlanta, South Carolina, North Carolina, Florida, Mississippi, Louisiana, Texas. No matter where I go, man, I got family. They call me Uncle Pokey. Everybody call me Uncle Pokey. No matter where I go, I'm Uncle. Hey, Uncle, how you doing, Uncle? God damn, who are you?
Well, I'm gonna be cousin. You're gonna be Uncle.
I'm Uncle Pokey everywhere I go. No matter where I go, I'm Uncle Pokey. They're like, Uncle Pokey, my mama loves your song. Can I call my mama? I'm like, yes, ma'am, you can call her. It's just like that. So I embrace it. And that's how I can come up with the music that I do, because I'm blessed to be able to do what I do, man.
Man, I remember I was somewhere at a family function, and I heard some kids 12 years old singing side piece, and they were singing better than their mamas was, better than my cousins. I'm sitting there like, what the hell?
Yeah.
But it's the lyrics, the music, it's the songs, and what your parents play, you tend to like. You know what I'm saying? So my mom used to play Lenny Williams in the morning. I mean,
yeah,
the one we cleaning up, and
I'm the same way. When I was a kid, I grew up on the same music, the Johnny Taylors and the, and the Marvin Cease and all that. Man, I grew up on that. So when I sing my music, like I said, my biggest thing was I didn't want to sound like them, but I wanted to put the same emotion into it for these times today. So that's why I make songs like that.
Okay. I'm playing the snippet of this next song right here. It's called Show That Thing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna turn this up so they can hear it.
What's up, my boy? Still going down tonight, nigga? Man, you already know. Man, you ain't gonna believe what old girl just told me on the phone, bro. What? What she say? Yeah. Man,
I can't hear it on my end, buddy.
She gonna tell me.
That's great.
She wanna see that thing again.
What is this blue button, man?
I don't know what she talking about. You can find out, though. Yeah, you gotta find out. Yeah, let me know.
See that blue thing? That's that the reason why I can't hear?
No. Say you on the show.
I can hear him, but I can't hear music.
I'm streaming on YouTube. They can hear it. I don't know why you can hear it.
Well, as long as they can hear it, it's okay.
Well.
Now when you first heard this song, come on, man, it came on real slow and sophisticated, and then you just bust out with a disco beat.
You wouldn't guess what the idea I got for that song.
Where was that, bro?
You remember the movie with Tina Turner? When Tina Turner came out talking, oh my brother, she was doing a little thing and the music was slow.
Right.
And then all of a sudden the beat came in and they got to shaking their dresses and stuff like that. Boom, boom, boom. Bro, that inspired me. I was like, whoa, that was awesome way she did that and turned the crowd out. So when I done this song and they played me that beat, I was like, man, I want to do something like a Tina Turner action. He's like, what you mean by that? I say, not like her, but I want that same type of burst where I can set them up to where they think it's a slow song. Then all of a sudden you put that kick in there and we bring it to them. You understand me? And that's how it worked. That's how it worked out.
Because when it first came on, man, I thought about Float On.
Yeah.
You had Mr. Sexy Boy song. You had
Yeah.
slow tempo. Like, okay, this man come with a love track. Then all of a sudden, Hey, you surprised me on that one, huh? You surprised me on that one. You put the cat in the bag in that one.
Yeah, man. I just wanted to show the diversity of what I was trying to do on that song was I know, I'm an entertainer, man. It's not, I ain't no Luther Vandross, none of that stuff, but I'm gonna give you that same effect. And then I'm gonna hit you with that Pokey bear. You understand me? That Pokey bear gonna hit you straight in the jugular. It's gonna hit you dead in the neck. You understand me?
Well, the bear poked all us on that one, bro, because I just knew it was another love ballad.
Yeah.
He came out and got us. And
show that thing is about everything. A lot of people, a lot of men, we watch our women as they walk around the area and stuff. The first thing we looking at, like, good Lord, look at that. What I'm saying? Look at that monkey toe right there. Look at that monkey toe right there. And guess what? Women do the same damn thing. So I'm like, shit, if they do the same damn thing, I'm going to write a song about it. You know what I'm saying? If I show that thing, tell me, can you hang?
You
understand
said it
me?
best, huh?
Yeah,
I'm
right?
saying it best. So tell me this, man. Being in the industry now, from rapping to singing to doing your thing where you are now, having your own label, if you can go back and give your younger self some advice, what would you tell yourself to look out for, or what advice you give yourself?
I wish I could have done my business a little better. I wish I'd have knew more about the business. But I'm not saying that either, because I'm very fortunate to be where I'm at right now because I took a chance. It's like rolling dice. And I took a chance on this, at the lowest point of my life, and it ended up working. And even though I made some bad decisions at the beginning, it taught me to be a better person when it comes to my business part of this game. See, when it comes to this music game, you know what I'm saying, 10% of your music that you do is you singing and performing. 90% of your business is your business, man. I mean, the 10% is nothing. The 90% is securing that 10. That's what makes it 100. It's the only way you can do it. What goes in and you can't. I mean, even the major artists that made it today and they making millions of dollars. I bet they got a story for you how they made a mistake at the beginning. I've never met no one yet that didn't make a mistake at the beginning. So I embrace to everybody to once you get in this game, you make sure you do your homework. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then a lot of guys, you got a lot of guys and got in here and they did well and they didn't make that mistake. So we just gotta school them as we go along and hopefully they don't make the same mistakes we made in the beginning.
Amen to that. Amen to that. We got Dorothy out there, Williams out there in Seattle, Washington, saying much love, big fan, and keep doing what you're doing.
It's
We also got my girl Dime said she appreciate what you're doing. She love your music, and when the next
awesome.
time you coming out to North Carolina.
North Carolina. I
Uh-huh.
love North Carolina. North Kakalaki. Yeah, I love coming to North Carolina. But
So
tell her I'll be out there soon. The Blues Are Right tour starts. You know what I'm saying? We about to start it. Matter of fact, this weekend. But it continues on. We're gonna, throughout the year, we're gonna definitely be in North Carolina and South Carolina and all those areas. But yeah, I love North Carolina.
you gotta send me the link and the information for the tour, and I'll throw it on our website so our fans and your fans can keep in tune and know when to
Okay,
rush down get their tickets, so don't wait till the last minute and miss out.
I
Because like
sure
I'm
will.
telling y'all, don't do what Cuzzin did. Cuzzin was lagging getting on the road, and I missed it. I saw all the video, and I just shook my head like I was in the same city. I went far from that building, and I
Yeah.
missed out because you showed out, bro. I saw the players ball footage and the other different. I'm like, oh my goodness. I mean,
Mm,
we was just
yeah.
right
And the
there.
players' ball was like a shock to me because I was, when I done my show, The Blues Are Right, I was invited there. So when I went there, man, it was like I was like, oh my God, this is really for real? I had never met pimps before. You know what I'm saying? I was like, whoa.
Okay.
I mean, real pimps. I'm talking about nothing fabricated, man. I'm talking about real pimps was there, man. I'm like,
We cover
one
the
guy
red
from
carpet,
St.
bro.
Louis, and guys from Mississippi and Memphis. I was like, y'all real pimps for real? I just thought this was television. No, this was real.
Man, I
And
mean, growing up seeing the
yeah,
players
when you
ball and all
see it,
that on
yeah.
HBO and all, but when you actually at one,
But when you actually had one, I was like, whoa, it is real. This is real. Yeah, man. Yeah, that was something else. And to have people like that to be your fans, and they showed me VIP, man. I mean, they laid out the red carpet for me, man, and made me feel like I was pimping. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, well, Lord have mercy.
pimp with these tracks, pimp with
I
these
mean, I'm
tracks.
pimping around. Hold on, no, I ain't no pimp, goddamn, but goddamn, I feel like one right now.
Cool, cool, cool. So, what advice you got for somebody young getting in the industry?
Just being, whatever they choose to do, they gotta sell it, man. Anybody can get on the mic and go in the studio. But that doesn't mean that you made it. There's a lot of work to do. Your business, like I just told you, is 90% of your business is your craft for what you're trying to do. 10% is you selling it. So when they get in the game, you ain't made it because someone told you you was a hot rapper or you a hot singer. Anybody, they got a lot of people that sing. But if you ain't got your business straight or the right people around you to help your business to grow, you just twiddling your thumbs. I'm just being honest with you. And I've been dealing with music for over 30 years. And it took me 30 years to figure it out. So for someone to think they can just jump in it and just win, good luck to you. That's all I can say.
So y'all heard it from Unc first. Unc said, if you can't change the people around you, then change the people around you.
And
And it ain't
everybody
coming
ain't your
overnight.
friend. Everybody not your friend. Everybody will smile in your face. They'll throw money at you. They'll give you all kind of throw money at you, make you think like, man, I must got something. But no, sometimes that money be funny. And I tell you, everything that shine ain't gold. You understand me? So I had to learn that. Once I learned that, and God blessed me enough to make my own money,
Mhm.
I'd have been offered thousands of dollars, $100,000. You know what I'm saying? $50,000. And I look at them in their face like, bruh, I make that a week. What are you talking about? That is not. If you're not throwing millions up right now, we don't have a conversation right now. It's nothing I can talk to you about. And
That's
Southern Soul
facts.
is another thing about Southern Soul is we the most creative artists out here, and we come up with songs that moms and pops can sing to and everything, but we don't get paid like nothing like these rapper does, and these R&B artists get paid because they're signed to labels. They're basically label animals. I'm not no label, and no one signs. I'm not signed to no label. See, when you're successful like that, a lot of people don't understand it. Yeah, it looks good on TV. It looks good on the picture, but these people are actually pets for other billionaire companies that's using them. You see it every day. Just tune in. You see it every day on what happens to these artists. They can't have a private relationship. They can't. Everything they do is bloomed into the television. So it's like I'm loving my position right now. I'm loving the Southern Soul movement and how far we done came now. It done grew so far now to where we're making moves right now to where people that's in those in the R&B, they come to our shows now. We're selling out shows. We're selling out venues, arenas. We're selling out all these shows because mom and pop and the young kids are realizing that this is the true music, man, because it is no different than gospel. The blues ain't no different than gospel. It's just another format of gospel. That's all it is. And it's telling the truth and saying things that people would normally say and making it a song. So it's just big in its own moment. And I tell youngsters that get in the game, because most of them that I meet, they want to be a rapper and rapper. I say that's fine, but you understand, there's millions of rappers out there. They're shooting for that same spot you're trying to get. So just you put that in a bowl and mix it all up and figure out if you can be one of those chips that come out that bowl. And that's a hard situation unless you got your connections together. You got people backing you up that can put you in positions to make it better for yourself. And if you don't have that, you rolling the dice. You're rolling the dice.
And like you said, you got to have your network right.
Your
Like you said,
network
you
got to be
network with other
right.
people, and you don't network in the same neighborhood. You got to get out there
No,
in other
and you got to
neighborhoods and
grow.
other
You got to
areas.
grow. You got to grow. You got to grow. You got to get out and meet people. Build relationships. You got to get out. Take chances. Spend money. Spend money on yourself. Go to Atlanta. Go to LA. And take chances and exploit yourself to where people get to know you and you build relationship with the guys. Then you build from there. And then you go home in your studio or whoever you're working with. Then you grow from there. But just because you got a hot song and you can sing at home and everybody loves you, that doesn't make you relevant to society. Society is one of the biggest, the hardest. Oh my God, social media alone is so hard to get them to agree with your side of the music. Once you get them, you own. But that's the part, getting social media to want to play your stuff, to want them to react to your stuff, to get the comments that I get. You gotta work to that position, and it didn't. I didn't do it overnight. It took years. It took years to do this.
Exactly. Like I said, there's no instant. It's not like instant coffee or tea, man. You got to put
No,
in the work. You got to
you
do
got
the work. You gotta do the work. And I like what we came up with, man. You said that everybody ain't your friend, and you
no.
gotta be careful. That remind me of a short story material real quick. They said there was this bird flying in the winter time, and his wing got frosted with ice. It was snowing, and he glided into this barn. And when he glid into the barn, he landed in some hay, and a cow shitted on him.
Oh,
And,
come on.
and no, listen to me, huh? Listen to me. But the shit was warm. He wasn't cold no more. His wings was getting defrosted. He was feeling good. He stink, but he was smelling good.
Yeah.
But then a cat came in the barn and licked the shit off and made his ass up. So everybody shit on you ain't your enemy. Everybody get shit off you ain't your friend.
I'm gonna have to use that one. I've never. Whoa, I never heard that one right there. Right there. Good God,
it was given to me, man. I can give it to you. You can pass it on, bro. Whoever
that's
needs to hear
awesome, bro. Wow. Yes, indeed. That's a point of life. That's just it was put in that format, but at the same time, that's life itself. You know what I'm saying? You can think you're on top of the world, and them
Right.
same friends that you had can shit on you and pull your ass down. We just like crawfish trying to get out of bowl. With another crawfish reach up there and grab you back down, buddy. So I've learned to distance my friends. I've had a lot of friends that I started with in this game that are no longer here. Not that I didn't love them. Not that they're not my friend now. It's just
Right.
that when it comes to business, you gotta be selective on who you deal with and who you do not.
Yes, sir.
You understand me? I mean, I can love you to death, but loving you ain't gonna pay my mortgage. Loving you ain't gonna feed my kids. You understand me? Loving myself feeds my kids. You know what I'm saying? Loving me to make sure I am insured to sell what I'm trying to sell is what gets me where I'm at right now.
Facts. That's
And
facts.
that's facts. And that's facts.
So we about to I'm not gonna keep you all day. I know you got your game you ready to get to, and you
Yeah.
got your food cooking, and I don't get a plate, but I'm not gonna hate. You want to give them a little something live, Uncle, before we sign out?
Live meaning what? Like what? Singing?
Yeah, a little taste of anything.
I mean, everything they're hearing right now is basically what I'm coming out with right now. But at the same time, you know, I just try to tell them, you know, in a way of word is God sleeps on no one. He never pick a pass. If you move too fast, baby, it ain't never gonna last. If it smells like trash, baby, guess what? It's trash. But one thing I know, God loves good for sure. Ooh, Big Pokey Bear.
You changed the game with that one, man. Like every time I hear something new, you see still amaze me, man. You keep pushing the limits, man, in the envelope. I love it.
Real
I
talk,
love it.
baby. Real
I love
talk,
it.
man.
We gotta have you back, bro. You gotta have you come back with
Yeah,
the
I'd like to
rest of the
take all
label
my
mates.
fans that support me, man, all my family that support me, man, and the K-100 to look out for your boy to help promoting my craft, man. I love y'all to death, man, and whenever you need me to get online and talk to my people, man, that's right up my alley, man. That's what I love doing.
Okay, before you go on, we gotta do one more thing. You gotta let the people know where to find you on social media, your Facebook or wherever you at. Let them know your website. Let them know where they can find you online.
My website, Big Pokey Bear JSP at gmail.com is my social media page. You can catch me on Facebook, TikTok. You can catch me on I'm on all the platforms, Vivo, my videos, my movies. I got 2 movies out, Side Piece Part 1 and 2. I'm finna do another movie's coming up. My new album about to drop, Bear Confessions. So they can just go to my page, Big Pokey Bear JSP. Make sure they put the JSP because they got a lot of fake pages out there, and you can collaborate on me on anything. They can go on my TikTok when they want to speak to me live or whatever. Just send me a post or whatever. I always get back to my fans, let them know I appreciate what they do.
So I done told y'all, if y'all want to poke him, hear him growl, just hit him up on social media. Get him behind this counter. You gotta hit the Pokey Bear JSP. Don't hit the fake page, hit the real page.
Yeah, they got some fake pages out there, man. It's the JSP with the blue check, baby. If it ain't got the blue check, don't mess with it.
Thank you for coming in, man. I appreciate
Real
you, bro. I
talk,
appreciate
man.
you so
Much
much.
love, man. Much love, man.
All right, we're gonna let you go and thank y'all for coming
Okay.
out. And for those that comes in and tap in with us, if you stay connected, you don't have to get connected. GC Radio K-100, your cousin Chief and Uncle Pokey signing out.
Big Pokey Bear.